wanted to talk about a while for quite some time is, there is a link between autism spectrum disorder and schizophrenia. So in my case, I have a type of autism called sensory processing disorder, and generally speaking, everybody with schizophrenia has some sort of processing issue. But yeah, there is a strong link. For example, when we were first kids, generally speaking, we were a little bit delayed when it comes to meeting our first our milestone steps. Like, for example, I think I was 12, like 14 months before I actually started walking. Like, before that, I was just crawl. I didn't really talk much. These things came later in life. I made my first friend. I would say my first real friend was made when I was 20 years old. Like, I was really delayed that way. I noticed that even just from day to day, like just at work, so like one of my jobs, is bagging groceries, and sometimes it's like sometimes I have these lapses where I start shaking and I just can't decide, like, what should I put in the bag, how should I make the bag. I mean, it's a very simple task, something that nobody has to think about really, but and I struggle to think about it. And some customers can be rude, some understand that I'm trying my best, and or like they don't really know I'm disabled, but I mean some they don't mind, as long as their items are bagged and the bag doesn't break. But it has affected me for a long time. Like, with autism, generally speaking, you do have, so you're sort of like I don't know, I call myself a man child sometimes. So you sort of have you get attached to objects. Like, I mean, I'm attached to my teddy bear fox, which I haven't shown on this. I'm attached to my computer. I get really attached to objects. I mean, it's not uncommon for people who are in their 20s to actually carry a stuffed animal with them, and just be like attached to that object. People with schizophrenia, and and often people with schizophrenia have trouble, wearing certain types of clothing. Certain types of clothing they can't wear because it itches them, and it triggers emotional response. The difference between autism and schizophrenia is the negative symptoms. Like, the positive symptoms, people with autism can actually have hallucinations and hallucinations, but not necessarily delusions. When it comes to schizophrenia, yes, that's when you have the negative symptoms like apathy and withdrawal. Those are just a couple of them, and yeah, that unfortunately can really make it difficult for you to reach milestones, so be socially interactive and make friends. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching.